Hello, all my gentle souls, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's pick a card reading, we're going to be looking at what advice or guidance does the moon have for you about a situation or secret being hidden from you. And to do this reading, I've laid out 3 piles of cards here. Pile number 1, you're going to be this white moonstone here. Pile number 2, you're going to be this blue turquoise here. And pile number 3, you're going to be this green aventurine here. So take a minute and focus on the piles and decide which one you're most drawn to. You can then scroll down to the description box below where I have timestamps listed for each pile. You can then click on your timestamp and you'll be directly forwarded to your reading. So let's get into it. I have pile number 1, so you guys chose the Moonstone crystal here. And you received this moonlit card that says embrace uncertainty. Interesting. So I'm getting the message here from the moon that there's some advice here to sort of embrace this time of not knowing what's going on, not knowing what's being hidden from you, feeling uncertain, and just accepting that fact. Accepting that there's something that you don't understand or you don't know or you're not aware of yet, and just embracing that uncertainty. Not stressing about it, not worrying about it, not trying to figure out what that answer is or what that truth is, but just embracing the feeling of not knowing. That's sort of what the moon is advising you to do here, to just accept whatever this is. This could be in regards to a relationship. Maybe you're wondering how someone feels about you and it's sort of a secret at this point. Or this could be about, a job situation where you're sort of wondering what your boss thinks of you, how they think you're performing, that kind of thing. It could really have to do with anything here. But the moon's advice is to just sort of accept the uncertainty right now and just go with it. Just go with the flow and see how things play out. That's the advice here. So I'm going to get another oracle card for you here. So Spirit, what advice does the moon have for pile 1 in regards to this secret or situation, please? What advice does the moon have for pile 1 about this situation or secret, please? What advice does the moon have? Thank you. Okay, so you received number 17 with Dark Days of Winter. And it says, I must seek to befriend the hidden parts of self, the darkness that embraces the whole of who I am. Interesting. So it's interesting because for some of you, I feel like this secret or this thing that's being hidden could be something that's within you that you're not acknowledging. Because this card talks about befriending the hidden parts of self, the darkness within. So it's almost, I'm getting the idea that for some of you, what's being hidden is your shadow side. And that shadow side is needing to come to light here. It's needing to be acknowledged, be recognized. And so it's about, accepting those parts of yourself that maybe you don't like, or you don't accept, or you think are wrong. And really embracing those parts of yourself, really accepting them. And so it's almost like, for some of you, I feel like the secret is you hiding from your shadow self and not embracing that, not accepting that. But for others of you, I feel like this could be external, so it could be someone withholding some kind of information from you. But for a lot of you here, I really feel like this is internal. I feel like this is you needing to do some shadow work here and really healing those parts of yourself that you feel are wrong, or that you feel are not acceptable, and really just embracing those and accepting those and healing those things. So it's really interesting energy that we have here. So let's get another card for you guys. So Spirit, what advice does the moon have for pile 1 in a situation or secret being hidden from them? What advice does the moon have for pile 1, please? Advice for pile 1, please. What advice does the moon have? Okay, so you received number 14 with Anahita and confidence. Yeah, so the moon really is asking you to be confident right now, pile 1. Confident that whatever this is that's being hidden from you will be revealed in due time, and it will be resolved. You will find the answer. Or, for some of you, you will accept these parts of your shadow. But, there's an idea here about just remaining calm and remaining confident in yourself and in the situation. Or for some of you, in this other person. But yeah, it's about really just kind of going with the flow and remaining balanced, remaining confident, remaining strong here. So interesting message. So let's get another card here. Spirit, what advice does the moon have for pile 1, please? What advice does the moon have for pile 1 in this situation, please? Tell me about pile 1. Thank you, Spirit. So you received this card here, and it says they'll be back, and it says expect to hear from them soon. Interesting. So for some of you here, what's being kept hidden from you or secret could be about a person that will return to your life. So this could be someone that maybe you haven't spoken to in a while, and the secret that they're hiding is that they want to come back and they want to speak to you again, or they want to see you again. And they could be withholding this information from you right now. They could be keeping that a secret, but that secret may be coming to light soon, So I feel like that applies for some of you guys. And, this could be like an ex-partner, this could be an ex-spouse, this could be, an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, or it could just be a friend, a platonic friend. It could really be anybody. Could be a family member, a parent. But yeah, I feel like, this person is going to be coming back, and I feel like this might be the secret that's being sort of hidden from you guys right now. So let's get another oracle card here. One final oracle. So Spirit, what advice does the moon have for pile 1, please, in this situation? What advice does the moon have for pile 1, please? What advice does the moon have for pile 1, please? Okay, so you received this card here, number 39, with Sanctuary, and it says relax, soothe, revive, return. Wow. So again, there's this message about return here. So for some of you, I feel like this is someone returning from your past, an ex-partner, an ex-friend, an ex, whatever. But, so there could be the return of somebody here, and that could be the secret that's being hidden from you. But again, there's also a message here about just remaining calm and relaxing and doing things to soothe yourself right now, doing things to calm yourself down, whether that's, taking a walk in nature or taking a hot bath or just getting some rest and getting your mind off of this, however it resonates for you. But sort of finding your own sanctuary is the moon's advice, just taking that time to retreat and rest, pile 1. So very interesting. So let's get some tarot cards here to clarify this oracle. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so you received the 6 of Swords. And the 6 of Swords is about sort of moving away from a difficult situation, finding rest, finding peace, finding retreat. So the moon again is wanting you to find this sanctuary here, find this time to yourself to just not think about whatever this is and find peace, find comfort, find rest right now and not worry about this situation. So let's get another card. Spirit, what advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 1, please? Thank you, Spirit. So you also have the Page of Swords here. Yeah, so the Page of Swords is is an energy of seeking things, seeking the truth, seeking information, finding clarity, and being, persistent, being ambitious about it. So I feel like, for some of you, the moon, I feel like, for some of you, you've been doing this. You've been trying to find out the truth. You've been trying to figure out what's being hidden from you, what this secret is. And the moon just wants you to embrace the uncertainty of it, not be so adamant about finding out what this is, finding out the truth or coming to, the realization, but just accepting that you don't know, that there's times in life when we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's around the next corner, just embracing that and accepting it. And not working so hard to get to the bottom of it right now. So really interesting energy here. So, but I also want to say, you know, I'm also getting the message from this card that for some of you, you know, I feel like if you haven't been trying to find out the answer or the truth, for some of you, this is a message to do that. This is a message to do some research or do some information gathering to try to find the answer or to find the hidden secret or you know, truth of the situation. So it's going to resonate differently here for everybody, but I think for a few of you, the moon is coming through with the message that it might be time to take some action or to do some research. So really interesting. So Spirit, what advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 1, please, in this situation? Thank you, Spirit. And so you also have the 5 of Swords here. And the 5 of Swords is a card of sort of feeling defeated, feeling like you've lost the battle. So I feel like some of you feel this way right now. You feel like, I can never find out this truth. I can never resolve this situation. And the moon is saying, don't worry about it right now. Put that aside and just find your own sanctuary, find your peace, and let this truth come to light when it's meant to come to light. Let things flow, let things happen as they will, so to speak. That's sort of the message again coming through here. So let's get one final card. So Spirit, what advice does the moon have? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so you have the 3 of Cups here. Beautiful energy. So yeah, I feel like with this card, you guys will be finding out this truth soon, or this answer in this situation, whatever it might be for you. And I feel like you're really going to be happy when this truth comes to light, when you finally figure out what this is. And like for some of you, I said, this could be within yourself. This could be you doing some shadow work and facing your own shadow. And I think you're going to be really happy about it. I think you're going to be celebrating that, maybe with friends or with family or, you know, a partner. But I just feel the sense of like happiness. You know, I finally figured this out. I finally found out this truth, or I finally faced these parts of myself that I've been shunning. I haven't been accepting of myself. You know, and you're going to feel really proud of that and really happy with yourself. So beautiful energy, pile 1. So I'm just going to get one final card here for you from this Finding Inner Peace deck. So Spirit, what final advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 1, please? What final advice? Thank you. Okay, so you received number 11 with I am worthy. And it says, I deserve more than just a comfortable and easy life. I am worthy of so much more. Wow, beautiful energy. Yeah, so the moon is wanting you to know, pile 1, that you guys are worthy of finding out this truth, of resolving this situation. And not only of that, but you're worthy of growing and learning and flourishing from this situation. You know, once you find out this truth or come to this realization, I feel like that's going to really improve your life, and you're worthy of that, Pile 1. So just remember that it's all a process, you know, and it's all in due time. And whatever this is will be for your highest good and will lead to you growing and you prospering and you flourishing. And you're worthy of that, Pile 1. So I feel like that's all I have for you guys today, Pile 1. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. And I hope you guys all enjoyed the reading. I hope it was helpful for you. And I hope to see you next time. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. So you guys chose this blue turquoise here. And you guys received this healing moon card with Seek Healing. Wow. So I feel like the moon is coming through with this message, Pile 2, that for some of you, whatever this secret or situation is that's being hidden from you, it's caused you some pain or it's caused you some worry lately. Maybe you've been feeling anxious about it. Maybe you've been feeling hurt by it. But there's a need to seek healing here. And for some of you, this could be, you know, just calling up a friend and talking to them, or maybe working with a counselor, or, you know, somebody that can, you know, be a listening ear for you and who can provide advice or guidance. But for some of you, this is just about going within, you know, spending some time by yourself and really dealing with your emotions, dealing with your pain. You know, maybe this is about, you know, doing something that you love, or working on a hobby that's important to you, you know, however it resonates here, but doing some healing. And, you know, a lot of times, like, yoga can be very healing, meditation, Reiki, all of those practices are really wonderful healing practices and wonderful things to do when we're sort of feeling knocked down, you know, when we're feeling hurt or anxious or worried about something. So beautiful guidance there from the moon. So let's get another oracle card here for you. So Spirit, what advice or guidance does the moon have for Pile 2, please? What advice or guidance does the moon have for Pile 2 in this situation? Too many, Spirit. One card, please. What advice does the moon have for Pile 2, please? What advice or guidance does the moon have for Pile 2? Okay, so you received number 23 with circle, and it says collaborate, assemble, hold, initiate. Yeah, so again, there's a message from the moon here about seeking help from others, Pile 2, working with others, collaborating with others, and letting others help you through this difficulty, through this pain or this worry or anxiety. Let them be a listening ear for you, and let them help you and guide you in any way that they can. So there's a strong need to sort of collaborate here. And for some of you, this could be within your inner circle, Or this could be outside of your inner circle, you know, meeting new people or seeking out new people outside of your inner circle to help you. So it's going to differ for everybody here, but there's definitely this need for collaboration and for working with others right now, being with other people. So very interesting energy. So let's get another card for you here. Spirit, what advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 2, please? Thank you. Okay. So you received this card here. It says, move on. Someone is unavailable. A waste of time. It's over. Wow. So for some of you, I feel like this may have to do with a relationship. And it could be a romantic relationship for some of you, but it doesn't have to be. But the moon is coming through with this message that this person that maybe you're interested in or you're dealing with right now might not be the right person for you. And they might be unavailable, or, you know, the situation may have, you know, turned sour and it's over, you know, however it resonates here. But I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, for some of you, it might be time to move on from this person or this situation. And that might be sort of the secret that's being hidden here, is maybe you don't know that this person is unavailable, or maybe, you know, you don't know how they feel about you, or maybe you haven't admitted to them how you feel about them. But in any case, you know, the moon is coming through with this message that it may be time to move on from this person or relationship. But it doesn't have to, you know, do with a relationship. For some of you, this could be a job that you need to move on from. For some of you, it could be a location, a situation. It's really going to differ for everybody here. But the moon is coming through with that message here. So let's get another oracle card. So Spirit, what advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 2, please? Thank you. Okay, so you received number 17 with Chang-O, and it says love. Interesting. So yeah, again, I feel like for some of you, this secret or situation could have to do with love or a love relationship that you're involved in. But for others of you, I feel like this card is the moon's way of saying it's important for you to love yourself right now and really seek healing and do self-care and really love on yourself right now. Because I feel like for some of you, it's a very hard time. It's, you know, causing worry, it's causing anxiety, it's causing pain. And it's important to care for yourself right now and really love yourself. So really interesting energy coming through here, pile 2. So let's get one final oracle card here for you. So Spirit, what advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 2, please, in this situation? What advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 2? Okay, so you received number 8 with blackberries, and it says there is no weaving with existence when you ignore the presence of spirit within self. Interesting. There is no weaving with existence when you ignore the presence of spirit within self. Wow. Yeah, so I feel like another message coming through here from the moon is to remember your inner light, pile 2, and to remember how beautiful you are, to remember how special you are, and you remember your connection with spirit, you know, how spirit is guiding you, how spirit is helping you. And not to forget that, you know, it's interesting because we have this man sort of holding this star here. And it's almost like the moon's way of saying, don't forget that you're this beautiful star, pile 2, and you hold this beautiful inner light. And it's important to let that shine, let that light shine, and don't dim that light for anything or anybody, pile 2. So really beautiful. So let's get some tarot now to clarify this oracle here. So Spirit, what advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 2, please, in this situation? What advice or guidance? Thank you. Okay, so you have the 10 of Cups here. Wow, beautiful. Yeah, so I feel like with this card, the 10 of Cups it's a card of feeling happy in our life, in our family, in our relationship, in our living situation. So I feel like, you know, for some of you, you're really looking for this. You're seeking this right now. And for some of you, you know, the moon is saying, move on from this person or situation so that you can find this happiness. You can find this peace and this serenity here. But for others of you, I feel like you know, there's an importance of remaining hopeful and remaining positive about love so that you can get into this energy of the 10 of Cups where things are good, things are, you know, you're feeling happy. And, you know, I feel like it's important to really, like I said before, practice self-love right now and really love on yourself. And even if things aren't going right in your relationship or your life, it's important to still celebrate yourself, pile 2, and really love yourself and remember your inner light here. So, and it's funny because on this card we see a lot of collaboration here as well, and you had the collaborate card before. So, you know, maybe some of you, it's just important to be with friends right now, or be with family, be with children, be with parents, you know, however it resonates, but definitely take that time to be with others and let others help you right now. So beautiful message. So Spirit, what advice? Thank you. So you also received the 5 of Wands card. And the 5 of Wands card can be about competition or feeling like, you know, others are competing against us for something. So for some of you, you know, if this has to do with love or a relationship, maybe, you know, the secret is, or the situation is that, you know, maybe there's other people that either you are competing with or you feel like you're competing with. And maybe that's the secret. Maybe you don't know that there's other people that are involved here, you know. But that's just going to apply for a few of you here. I feel like, you know, in general, I feel like some of you may just be feeling like, I can't win this situation, or, you know, I don't know what's going on in this situation, and you're feeling anxious and you're feeling worried about it. And, you know, the moon wants you to remember that you hold this inner light that nobody else has, you know, and it's special at pile 2. It's special. So don't forget that. even if you are going through a difficult situation, and even if you do need to move on from this person, remember how beautiful and how special you are. And don't forget that, pile 2. So let's get another card here. Spirit, what advice or... Thank you, Spirit. So you also have the 10 of Swords here. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, because the 10 of Swords is an energy of pain. It's an energy of feeling defeated, feeling knocked down. And I feel like that's how some of you feel. Some of you feel like, oh, I can't believe I'm in this situation. I can't believe this person hurt me like this. I can't believe that, this situation is going this way. But again, there's a message about remaining strong right now, pile 2, and coming to terms with the situation, and then making a decision, whether it's that you leave the situation or person, or whether you stay with the situation or person, but it's important to not let yourself feel defeated, but to remember how beautiful and how strong and how special you are, pile 2. So beautiful. So, Spirit, what advice or guidance does the moon have? Thank you, Spirit. So finally you received the Page of Swords. It's funny because pile 1 received this card also. So you may want to check out pile 1's reading as well, pile 2. But I feel like this card is really talking about finding the truth, pile 2, getting to the truth, whether that's, finding out information or doing research, or, information gathering, whatever it is, to find this clarity, to find this truth here is really important, and is really what the moon is advising you here. And, I feel like, yeah, there's just an energy of like getting clarity here, pile 2, and, really doing your research, doing your homework is kind of the feeling I get from this card. And I feel like also listening to Spirit, listening to the intuitive hits you're getting from Spirit, what your inner voice is telling you in this situation is really going to be important right now. So very interesting energy. So I'm just going to get one final message for you from this Finding Inner Peace deck here. So Spirit, what advice or guidance? Thank you, Spirit. So you received number 2 with letting go. Wow. And it says, now is the time to let go of everything that no longer serves me. Yeah, this is what we've been talking about here, pile 2. For some of you, it's time to let go of whatever this is, whether this is a person, a place, a thing, a situation. It's time to just let it go and to move on and to really face that truth and face that reality and understand that letting go is part of the healing process, and it's part of life. It's part of moving on to the next level, to the next stage, to the next chapter. In order to open that new door, we need to close the old one. We need to finish that cycle. And for some of you, the moon is asking you to complete that cycle so that you can move on to a new cycle. Because just like the moon goes through different cycles each month, so do we as humans. And, it's important to honor those cycles and recognize those cycles and complete those cycles when we're asked to complete them. So That's sort of the message coming through here from the moon, pile 2. So I feel like that's all I have for you guys today, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And for all you new viewers, please consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoyed and resonated with this reading. And I thank you guys so much for being here today, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile 3. So you guys chose the green Aventurine here. And you received the Moon's Reflection card with Accept Responsibility. Wow, that's an interesting energy. So I feel the message from the moon here is that whatever is being hidden or kept secret here, for some of you, it's important to accept responsibility for that. So I feel like for some of you, this could be a secret that you're holding that you haven't made public or made others aware of. This could be in regards to, you know, another person, maybe how you feel about somebody, or how you feel about a situation, a job, you know, whatever it is. But there's an idea of accepting responsibility for your actions and for your feelings and for the situation in general. But for some of you, I feel like this applies to the other person or party that may be holding information from you. So may be withholding, you know, how they feel about you or what they think of this or that. You know, so it's going to differ for everybody. But I feel like in that case, it's important for the other party to accept responsibility for this secret or this situation that's being hidden from you. So it's going to resonate differently here, but just take it as it resonates, pile 3. So let's get another oracle card here for you. So Spirit, what advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 3 in this situation, please? What advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 3, please? What advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 3, please? Thank you, Spirit. So you have number 25, Ishtar, with sensuality. Okay, so interesting. So maybe for some of you, you've been sort of keeping your sensuality a secret here, or kept it sort of under lock and key, or hidden from somebody, you know, or hidden from the world. And the moon is saying, you know, it's time to let that out. It's time to show your sensuality, show how passionate you are about either a person or a situation, a job, you know, whatever it is, but showing your passionate and sensual nature, really letting that out, letting that be seen, and sort of accepting responsibility for that, you know, accepting that part of yourself. You know, for some of you, it could resonate that way, but for some of you, you know, maybe this is a secret about, you know, someone else's sensuality, being hidden from you, you know. So maybe there's someone that feels very sensually for you, but you don't know this, you know, they've kept it a secret. So it's going to resonate differently again here, but there's a lot of Leo energy here because we have the lion, and the lion is facing this woman, sort of looking at her. So I feel like, you know, for some of you, this is about you really getting in touch with that Leo energy that you have and letting that energy out, letting that fiery, passionate, sensual energy show within a relationship or within a situation, however it resonates here. So interesting. So let's get another oracle card here. Spirit, what advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 3 in this situation, please? What advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 3, please? Okay, too many, Spirit. What advice or guidance does the moon have for pile? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so you have this commitment card here, and it says things are getting serious. Beautiful. Wow, so for some of you, I feel like this could have to do with a love relationship. And maybe the secret is that, you know, this other person feels strongly for you and, you know, hasn't admitted that yet. And things will be getting more serious. Or this could be you feeling strongly about someone else and then making it known to them, you know, that being the secret. Or, you know, this could be about commitment to yourself, you know, accepting responsibility that you haven't told someone how you feel, and or you haven't let out or showed your sensuality in this situation, or how passionate you are about this job or this person or this relationship or this situation. So again, it's going to resonate differently here, but I definitely feel like part of this secret or thing that's being hidden from you involves a deeper commitment in some way, shape, or form. So I think things are moving towards commitment here in whatever this situation or relationship is. So beautiful, pile 3. So let's get another oracle here for you. So Spirit, what advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 3 in this situation, please? What advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 3, please? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so you have number 28 with Sage, and it says advise, acquire, invest, accumulate. Beautiful. So I'm getting a few messages from this card. With this advise message here, I feel like the moon is wanting some of you to advise someone about your feelings or your thoughts, telling them how you feel, letting your emotions out, expressing your sensuality, that sort of thing. But we also have the message of invest here. And when I think of invest, I think of commitment. So for some of you, this is about investing in this relationship or this person or this job or situation, whatever it is, really investing in it and committing to it. And that could be part of, you know, what's being hidden here is, you know, maybe you have strong feelings about something or someone and you haven't expressed that, you know, you haven't shown that. So the situation can't become more serious or more committed until you invest in it, until you let your feelings be known about it. So there's really an idea here of like investing and committing and you know, being serious about it, pile 3. So really interesting. So let's get one final oracle here. Spirit, what advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 3, please? Okay, so you received number 44 with Winter Woodlands, and it says, take time to honor what you feel. Self-compassion is the healing balm you desire. Amazing, because we've been just talking about that, pile 3, about taking time to honor what you feel, letting your emotions out, letting your feelings out, for whether this is a person, whether this is a place, whether this is a thing, whether this is a job, a situation. Let others know how you feel, pile 3. And, have compassion for yourself and really, let yourself feel those emotions and then let them out. Don't keep them hidden, because things can never move forward if there's secrets, if there's things being withheld, because the air isn't clear. There's sort of this murky water that we're wading through. And it's important to really clear the air and make the truth known, pile 3. So that's sort of the energy coming from the moon here. So let's get some tarot now to clarify these messages here. So Spirit, what advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 3, please? What advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 3, please? What advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 3? Okay. Actually, too many, Spirit. One card, please. What advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 3, please? Okay, so you received the 2 of Pentacles. Interesting. So I feel like for some of you, you may be sort of going back and forth in your mind, like, should I express how I feel? Should I not? Should I tell this person how I feel about them? Should I not? You've sort of been juggling this energy. And I feel like the moon is really advising you to decide how you feel and then say it, pile 3. Make it known, whether it's positive feedback, whether it's negative feedback, whatever it is, but commit to how you feel and honor how you feel, and then express that, pile 3. So really interesting energy. So let's get another card here. Spirit, what advice or guidance does the moon have? Thank you. So you have the 6 of Cups here. Beautiful, yeah. And the 6 of Cups is about, relationships and love and feeling harmony with somebody. And a lot of times it can be somebody from our family, from our close circle, somebody from the past even. This card can represent nostalgia, memories. So I feel like for some of you, this definitely has to do with like either a relationship or a family member that you're dealing with here. And it's important to let your feelings be known to this person, pile 3. And, I'm just getting this strong message of sharing this information, advising this person on how you feel. So very interesting. So Spirit, what advice? Okay, so you also have the 4 of Pentacles here. And that makes a lot of sense, because the 4 of Pentacles is a card about power, and it's a card about holding tightly to something. And I feel like this is some of you here where you've been holding so tight to your feelings, to your emotions, to your thoughts, not wanting to let them go, not wanting to let them out. And it's time for you to do that, pile 3. The moon is saying it's time to release that burden and just let your feelings show, or let this sensuality show, you know, whatever it might be for you. But really make your thoughts and your emotions available to others. Really show them how you feel. So beautiful. So let's get one final message here. Spirit, what advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 3, please, in this situation? Advice or guidance. Okay. So you have the Hanged Man here. And that makes a lot of sense too, because I feel like for some of you, you've been in this state of blockage here, the state where you don't know what to do. You know, you're going back and forth in your head, you're feeling confused, you're feeling lost. And the moon just wants you to surrender to the situation and surrender to how you feel and really live that truth, pile 3. Really express that truth and don't hold to it. Don't let it weigh you down or burden you, but just show it to others, express it. So really, really beautiful, pile 3. So I'm just going to get one final message for you from this Finding Inner Peace Oracle here. So Spirit, what final advice or guidance does the moon have for pile 3? Okay. So you have number 15, and it says, love awakens my soul. Wow, and this beautiful heart made of flowers here. I love that. And it says, I will begin to truly love myself with a love that awakens my soul. My heart is open to giving and receiving love. Yeah, that's what I've been talking about here, pile 3. The moon just wants you to show the love that you have in your heart, pile 3, to whoever this is or whatever this is. And also remember, you know, the love you have inside and the love for yourself, you know, because we saw it before with taking time to honor what you feel and, you know, honoring yourself and loving yourself, pile 3, is really the message here. So I'm going to leave it there, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it was helpful for you. If it was, please give me a thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you guys all next time. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.